Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Fallen here for Sputnik Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at Empower, which is another financial platform that helps you save money, and they're very obvious about that. They talk about protecting yourself financially during the coronavirus crisis. Now, we have taken a look at a lot of different platforms, from platforms like Robinhood, Acorn, Stash, even Cash App, to some not the best platforms like Stockpile. But someone recommended this platform to us, and I thought we'll take a look at it. I'll give you my few cents on it. So if you go to empower.me, which is their website, you're brought onto this website. Now they have a little cute animation going out here. Crush your financial goals, manage your money can be easiest thing you do all day. Earn, save, and spend money wisely with personalized financial expert in your pocket. And you put in your phone number to get the app link. Now it's been featured in a few different outlets. Join over 650,000 people who have downloaded the Empower app to master their money. So it is a bit of an up-and-comer compared to platforms like Stash and Acorn. So have a little bit more users, but they're definitely catching up very quickly. Your Empower benefits: automated savings, stockpile, access cash every week without lifting a finger, effortless budgeting, track spending, and cut unnecessary expenses, human coach, get personalized coaching for any financial challenges that you're going through, smart recommendations, enjoy proactive tips on how to save, how to earn more, uncovered extra savings. They have an interest checking with 0.25 APY with no account minimums and no overdraft fees. And they have a cash advance feature. Get up to $150 direct to your bank account. Pay us back later with zero interest. Now that is something I want to explore. Now there is a lot of shady and scummy cash advance programs, and it seems that this is not the case, at least what I get an idea from it up front, and especially kind of as a startup versus a lot of cash advance companies being rebranded, reclosed, and reopened all the time, versus this is something being part of an app. Now, I think this is the first app that we have taken a look at that allows you that, and I'm going to be playing around with that and make a video about that in the future. Try, save, love, save more than ever before with Empower. Samantha B, 25 years old, saved almost $8,800 in less than a year. I love Empower because it helps me save without any work on my part. In less than a year, I've saved close to $8,800 for my emergency fund, something I wouldn't have been able to do without Empower. It's been a game changer for me. And then we have Eric Q, that's 37 years old. So they are marketing themselves that it's not only meant to be for younger people, people of all ages can save. Eric saved between $1,200 to $1,500 a month. And he has his statement out here: make your money go further, put savings on autopilot, tell us weekly savings target, and we'll automatically move money from your checking account into savings when we detect you've got extra cash. Spend money mindfully, customize your budget, and cut unnecessary expenses. Keep hard-earned money in your pocket. Shop with maximum flexibility. Enjoy an interest checking account earning 0.25 APY with no account minimums, no overdraft fees, and instant access to your savings. So do they have a debit card as well? I wanna find out in a second. Get fast cash when you're in a jam. Life doesn't always wait for you to get your next paycheck. Get up to $150 with no interest, no late fees, no credit check. Eligibility requirements apply. Guessing you have to be a member with them, or you might have some money in the savings account to make it work, but we'll find out in a second. Make smarter financial decisions, get personalized and proactive recommendations, uncovering extra savings, plus chat with a human coaches for help in any financial challenges you're facing. And they have a little screenshot of kind of you interacting with one of their coaches. They have an app overview. YouTubers love Empower, and we have Jessica Nines. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I really like this autosave feature because it's just so effortless and easy, and then you don't have to think about it. We have a couple other young lady over here talking about it. It's been featured in New York Times, Forbes, Business Insider Time, TechCrunch, and Apple. Now, I like when companies actually have links to their articles versus just saying that we've been featured in 30 million places and you cannot find the article, or if you click on it, it's gone. So if we click on the Forbes article, startup aims to be a millennials bank with cash back debit card, high interest and savings. Now, Grant Steffens, someone I'll look up tremendously, especially in the YouTube scene, has been very cautious about high APY savings accounts. If you guys want to know more about that, go check out his channel. Got 2 minutes? Try Empower today. Install the app, introduce yourself, connect your bank account. So they have a careers, legal, privacy, and their social links. I like to take a look at their social profile, if they're active, if they're not, wow, and of course they are, especially something that's driven towards younger demographics that try to be very socially active. This was posted 4 days ago, yep, so they're very much active. Let's quickly jump on their Twitter. Not the biggest Twitter following, but as a startup, I guess they're slowly growing, but they're definitely being interactive. Not as much as I like to see. I mean, we have two posts in March, and then we're going back to February, and then we're in June. Now their post in June just has to do with Juneteenth, as part of kind of the companies jumping on the whole Black Lives Matter bandwagon, but you can't blame them for that. But nothing in close to 2 weeks. And before that, it's been about 2 weeks. And before that, it's been a few months. So Twitter presence, they can definitely work on. That's my recommendation to them. But let's quickly go over the features. So first of all, let's take a look at the $150. What is cash advance? Your phone a friend lifeline when you're strapped for cash will float you up to $150 when you're in a jam. No interest, no late fees, no credit checks, because friends don't charge friends interest or late fees. Grocery runs, medical emergencies, gas money, car repairs, appliance fixes. And how does it work? Fast cash direct to your bank account will consider your bank account history and activity, recurring direct deposits, average monthly direct deposits to determine if you're eligible to receive a cash advance. Check your eligibility in the app. Request cash advance in the app when you're in a pinch. We'll send you cash directly to your checking account. Settle up when you receive your next deposit. There's no catch. Customers will have cash advance, and they have some reviews of that. Are there any late fees? Not at all. The Empower experience is free for 30 days. Then a $6 a month to access all the money management features in the app, including automated savings, easy budgeting, human coach, interest checking, as well as cash advance. Wow, so $6. I mean, it's definitely not the cheapest platform we're taking a look at, especially competing with platforms like Acorns and Stash. How does repayment work? Repayment will occur automatically when you receive your next direct deposit as agreed in app. How soon can I get my cash advance? Can I select the amount of my cash advance? Not at this time. So they decide for you how much you're being offered. So if you borrow $150 or they offer you $150 and you accept it, you must pay back that amount. If you accept like $30, you pay back $30. I mean, it's strange because you kind of hope for that what makes sense for you. And they're forcing you to repay it the next time, so it's not like an installment that you can do. Why haven't I qualified for cash advance? To be eligible for cash advance, you must meet certain minimum qualifications such as account history and activity, recurring direct deposit, and average monthly direct deposit. Although you don't qualify for cash advance now, you may in the future. Empower is always reviewing your account and will update your account automatically once you qualify. So keep in mind though, after 30 days, you're being charged $6 a month. I mean, it's a mixed feeling because I think they have a lot of nice features, especially if it's a live coach that helps you save if you have financial questions. So you get a bit of a financial advisor for $6 a month. But $6 a month for something that could be potentially free or freemium, um, is a mixed feeling. But you guys can decide. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think $6 a month is worth it? Um, Now, keep in mind, they talk about how it's no fee checking account, but it's technically $6 a month checking account. Um, so it's a give and a take, at least in my opinion. Um, Shop with maximum flexibility. You heard it right, 0.25 APY on all your money, no account minimums, instant access to your savings cash advance. This is how I guess their debit card looks like, and they have their online banking set up. Your money deserves more. Slick Peach debit card, Visa zero liability insurance, so it's backed by Visa. 3 monthly ATM reimbursements. No account minimums. Unlimited transfers. FDIC insured up to $250,000, which is standard. Reorder your debit card in the app. Freeze your debit card. 24/7 spending alerts. Instant access to your auto save funds. Instant access to your cash advance funds. And they kind of compare themselves to traditional banks. And of course, that's a very generic statement. Depending on the tier membership you have with your bank and how much money you keep it with it, of course, it could vary. 0.25% APY for savings. Overdraft fees is 0. Now, that is oftentimes because it's technically considered to be a prepaid debit card. It's not considered to be a standard debit card. It's a reloadable debit card. That's what a lot of banks consider it to be. Some merchants actually don't allow prepaid debit cards to be used on their sites. So keep in mind foreign transaction fees, which is nice. It allows foreign transaction fees of 1%. Which is pretty cheap. I've seen it to be a lot higher. Traditional checking account and foreign transaction fees on traditional checking account, 3%. I actually seen it higher to be than 3%. Card replacement fees, $0, $5. A lot of banks nowadays don't have a card replacement fee. Minimum opening deposits. Some banks, once again, don't have a minimum opening deposit, but they say 0. But doesn't make that much of a difference, to be honest, because what's the point of ordering a debit card if you have a $0 balance? The only reason they make you put in money, so it's like when you get the card, you're pretty much all set to go, versus you get a piece of plastic that you have to reload in a way or transfer money to. Your secrets are safe with us. Talk about 256-bit encryption, Touch ID, multi-factor authentication, which is nice. How are you able to be so generous with your APY? Once again, take a look at the Grand Stefan video about high interest APY. Robinhood is also promising to have a high interest APY when their debit card comes out. Reimbursement of 3 ATM fees per month with maximum reimbursement of $10 per ATM withdrawal, which is nice because oftentimes that is definitely sufficient. I've never seen an ATM fee be higher than $10, at least for domestic ATM fees. Spend more mindfully. You can set a budget. Let's take a look at that. Whip up budgets that reflect your lifestyle and get alerts on your bills and purchases. Tracking to plan. Knowledge is power. Everywhere you go, they push their app, but it makes sense. I mean, of course, that's their business. More visibility means more control for you. Categories that reflect you and only you, and you have a breakdown of different categories you spend. I wish a lot of traditional banks did that. So it breaks it down to coffee, beauty, sports, Lyft, and you can set a budget for each category. Everybody has their spend limit. You can send how much of a limit you can want per category, and I guess I'll alert you when you get past that or close to it. Monthly reports that break it all down. Your secrets are safe with us, once again. So that's one of the neatest features, I think, is that they kind of give you a budgeting report and you can set categories. Put savings on autopilot. Let's take a look at that. How does autosave work? Let's break it down. This is what you do. Tell us how much money do you want to save each week. Choose a checking account you want to transfer from. This is what Empower does. Studies your income, expenses daily. Empower sets aside money if you detect you got to access cash on hand. Less money if we see expenses trending up. Insured up to $250,000. Budget tracking, smart recommendations, interest checking, cash advance. They don't really talk about. So is it just go into your savings account? Is that what they're doing? Okay. And like I said, if you guys want to take a look at it, I'm going to have a link for the description of this. And I do believe that they have some sort of a referral program. Now, I wish they had a login feature for desktop users. Now, I tried to trick it into thinking that I was on mobile. So what I did is I went to Safari and I used the developer mode to emulate a mobile device. But it still doesn't allow you to do so. I'm not sure if that's something they're considering, if it's something that's coming in the future. But like I said, platforms like Acorns and StashUp, even though they don't have the most friendly and the best desktop experience, they still have it. So if you want to log into your computer, take a look at the big screen of how you're using your money versus your cell phone, it's a nice feature to have. Now let's take a look at their support. Do they have a phone number? Cash advance, checking for cash advance notifications, contact us. Okay, let's take a look at their contact us section. So they have email. So they don't have a phone number, which is normal for a startup not to have because they don't want to be bombarded with 30 million phone calls when oftentimes they're working with smaller teams. And let's take a look at the fees after that. So there's help at empower.me, and then they have a help center within the app. So fees. There are no hidden fees with our high interest checking account, no overdraft fees, no insufficient fund fees, no monthly maintenance fees, $6 a month, and that we cover up to 3 reimbursements. Foreign transaction, 1% total transaction amount. Check out the fee schedule here. And okay, so they do not have a lot of fees, which is nice because oftentimes when you start digging into the company, you do find out fees that they oftentimes don't advertise, and they just have the fees for very specific situations, and they hit you with them when that situation happens, and they're like, haha, gotcha. Well, Empower seems to not have that besides the $6 monthly access fee. So there's one thing that's left I want to take a look at, which is the quiz. And let's see if we can do the quiz on the website. What is your money personality? Take the money psychology quiz to reveal your relationship with money. What makes you tick? When clicking on the quiz, you agree to Empower's privacy policy. There are 6 money personalities. Which one are you? Idealist, stockpiler, hedonist, celebrity, nurturer, or the conqueror? Let's find out. Let's find out what your boy Fallen. Which one is he? Oh, okay. Money psychology quiz by Empower. A world without money sounds. Let's go with amazing. Would you rather stick to a strict budget, get punched in the face? Ow, I don't want to get punched in the face. Especially as you guys know, I get a lot of headaches, so my head hurts enough. So let's stick with a budget. You check your bank balance regularly, or the shrugging kind of the old school emoji thing? I actually do check my balance regularly. Spending money makes you feel Pain. I hate spending money. A friend still owes you $100. Do you follow up on it again? Forget about it. They needed the cash. Honestly, I've been in this situation. So to be honest, if you ask for your friends for your money, it truly means you need it. So they needed the cash. What do you want more? To live every day like a vacation, a skyscraper with your name on it. Can I have both? Why isn't there an option for both? I mean, uh, that's a hard one. That's a really hard one. I mean, I like a good vacation. I could use a vacation. I haven't had a vacation in a few years. Um, mm, Skyscraper. I gotta go with a skyscraper. Let's talk about your 401k. Actually, there's a lot of misconceptions associated with 401ks. So we're going to go with Boo. Your birthday's coming up. You plan a small get together with a few loved ones. Throw an elaborate party for your 100 closest friends. I don't even have 100 friends. Spend a day creating a wish list instead of working. Um, Figure out how to schedule it around your work calendar. Insist on no gifts, but instead start a fundraiser for your favorite charity. Okay, I'm not that nice. I hate to say it. Maybe one day I will be. I mean, I think a small together is makes sense. Your significant other is most likely to complain that, ooh, that brings back the feels. You're always splurging to make yourself happy. You're always spending money to impress people. You're always using money to take care of others and never yourself. You're always avoiding the topic of money. There's a couple ones. It's either impress or avoiding. You refuse to spend money on basic things that will make your both lives better. Definitely not. You're too busy working to spend time with them. I mean, there's three different things. I think avoiding. It became serious to some extent. What's your money motto? Money doesn't grow on trees. The best things in life are free. It's better to give than to receive. I never look at the price tag. Money makes the world go round. Money is burning a hole in my pocket. I mean, yeah. Your friends are. Oh, how long is this quiz? Oh, I feel like I'm taking an exam. Your friends are splurging for the for first class, but you're strapped for cash. You put an upgrade on your credit card. You're not getting left out. Sit economy and genuinely happy and are genuinely happy for them. Sit in economy and secretly judge them for wasting money. Sit in economy and secretly judge them for being classist. Upgrade with the miles you have earned from work travel. Yeah, that's a free way to do it. Most of all, money gives you ability to provide for those you love, feel safe and secure, feel proud of your accomplishment, buy things and experiences that you enjoy in life. For the lifestyle that shows you made it, to be honest, you'd rather not deal with money at all. Loving, providing for the ones you love, honestly, truly means the most. Oh my God, how long is this quiz? You just won $500. What are you gonna do? Treat myself for some retail therapy? Definitely not. Buy a thing or experience that I put on Instagram. Give it to a family member that needed my help. I give half to charity. Gleefully put it direct in my savings account. I won't pay much attention to it. I have bigger fish to fry. Wow, that's really snobby. Um, yeah, family and friends. What's your biggest? Oh wow, this is the final question. Okay, what's your biggest? I think they're very self-aware that a lot of people might not realize how many questions there are. What is your biggest struggle financially? Paying attention to when the bills are due, using money to impress others even though I can't afford it, feeling comfortable with spending money even though I have plenty, providing for those I love, but still setting aside though properly care for myself, splurging too often, or feeling like no matter how much I make, there's always people who make more. Um, yeah, that's a serious. I mean, this quiz got really serious. You are a nurturer. Your savings provide for the people you love, even if the find such. If you find your savings provide for the people you love if they ever find themselves in a pinch. You're a superpower. You're the others can always rely on emotionally and financially. You're a money nightmare. Your loved ones is going through a financial emergency and you're uh, powerless to help. What money means to you. You're seen as a parent of your friends group. The money has no exception to the rule, whether it's keeping a spare bedroom that others can crash on or lending your siblings the cash you need to make ends meet. You only feel financially comfortable if you know the needs of others, people you love, are being met. The problem, how to blame this on your childhood. Yeah, guys, this brought up the feels. This brought up the feels. Oh, I actually did get a little bit teary eyed because I feel like it really hit the nail on the head. But if you guys wanna get emotional or just have a good laugh, go to empower.me/quiz. I think it's a cool concept. I definitely want to play around with the app and I'll give you my thoughts with it after I do so. I wish once again that they had a desktop way of viewing your profile and looking at your account, especially like downloading statements and whatnot. But maybe it's something that will happen in the future. I would love to talk to the company directly. So I'm going to reach out to them, see if we can schedule an interview in the near future. So let me know, guys, if you have used this company, if you've heard of this company, and what do you think in general? Are you going to give it a shot, or if this is not something for you? Once again, if there's a different company you want us to take a look in the future, let us know either in the comment section or you guys can reach us on social. Thank you very much for joining once again for another video. And it's been your boy Fallen. We have tons of amazing content in the works, but a lot of it is still hush hush. If you want to stay in touch with me on social, you guys know where all the social links are, and I'll see you next time.